Yo, welcome to Story Time with Mark Ellert. I'm your host, Mark Ellert. Today, our story time brings us back to 19 diggity, back when I was studying in elementary school. Fuck yeah, I went to elementary school. Graduated that shit too, man. High fucking honors, baby. Woof. But yeah, so back in elementary school, we were studying morals. You know, stories that have morals to them, fables and shit. So our homework assignment for the week was to go home and come up with a story that has a moral. When we get back, it's Friday, and the teacher starts calling up people to share their stories. She's like, hey, little Susie. Little Susie's like, hi, little Susie here. We live on a chicken farm. And normally, when we drive the eggs to the marketplace to get sold, we put all the eggs into 2 trucks. One week, one of the trucks was broken down, so we put all the eggs in 1 truck. When that son of a bitch drove away, a lot of eggs fell out and broke. And the moral of the story is that you can't put all of your eggs in 1 basket. Fan-freaking-tastic. Good job, little Susie. Thank you for sharing. She sits down, and next is little Billy. Little Billy's all like, hey man, we live on a chicken farm too. And normally, when we actually have this order come through once a week where this guy wants 100 chickadees. So we put 100 eggs in the incubator, but only 70 of them hatched. So he can never have his full order. And the moral of the story, you can't count your chickens before they hatch. Fabulous, Billy. That's another great story, another great moral. So next is little Mark, and they're like, hey, Mark, Mr. Ellert, wake up. What? I wasn't sleeping. What are we doing here? What's going on? And the teacher's like, hey, we're sharing stories that have morals to them. Man, you wake me up for this shit. Fuck. So I take a pull of my whiskey, I light up a smoke, and I get up there and I'm like, fucking story or moral. Well, first of all, I don't live on no goddamn chicken farm, okay? I'm not chasing chickens around, humping fucking cows and blowing up bulldogs or anything. I'm not living on a chicken farm. God bless the Midwest, but no chicken farm here. So my Uncle Ted, he's a fighter pilot in Vietnam. One day in battle, he's in combat, flying his plane around, killing motherfuckers, and his plane gets shot down. But before it crashes, he bails out of the plane, and he's got his fucking case of beer with him. He's got his machine gun and his knife. Big fuck off shiny one too, like kill some motherfuckers. So Ted's actually trying to find his way back to base. He's just hauling ass through the jungle, you know, looking for camp. All he has is his beer for his sustenance. He doesn't have any kind of food or water or anything. So he drinks his case of beer to stay alive. So after Ted drinks his case of beer, he gets attacked by 100 Vietnamese soldiers. They ambush the motherfucker, you know, they're jumping out of trees and shit. He pulls out his machine gun and just starts rattling off rounds, killing motherfuckers. He runs out of ammunition, throws his machine gun. He pulls out his knife, gonna kill some motherfuckers. Uncle Ted starts stabbing dudes, man. He's stabbing fuckers until he loses his knife. He kills 25 by stabbing them to death. When the knife is gone, he's got 5 left. He beats those last 5 to death with his bare hands. Now at this point, little Susie's under her desk crying. You got Billy in the corner crying, and you got little Johnny hiding under his desk, you know, yelling, Charlie's in the trees. Like, I clearly mortified the hell out of these kids. They're going to be going to therapy probably for the rest of their life. That's when the teacher stops me and is like, Mr. Ellert, what could possibly be the moral of the story? And that's when it's, don't fuck with Uncle Ted when he's been drinking. God damn. That's right, baby. Everybody got story time. It always has morals, and I'm glad you tuned in today. Don't fuck with Uncle Ted. Everybody, until next time, thanks for tuning in. Keep it sexy. I'll catch you on the flip side.